I need to feel your energy today from start to finish.
Come on, let's go.
Let's crank this thing up. It get real ferocious, I'm trying to tell you.
Turn me up all day.
From the locker room to the broadcast booth, breaking news and the truth behind every take from a real NFL insider and television analyst.
Now get ready for the NFL show where the conversation gets real and the fans get a voice. It's time for the Lake Lewis Jr. Show here on ESPN Radio.
And that's football.
Welcome, everyone, to the Lake Lewis Jr. Show. Appreciate you joining us as you always do. And it's Friday, so you know what that means. It's the best time if you are a Commanders fan. And yes, this has become a Commander-centric show on Fridays with the fan base. So yes, if you are a Commanders fan, this is your home for you to be on Friday afternoons. If you want to join us, all you have to do is email me at thelakeLewisJrShow@gmail.com. We have received quite a few emails, so I'm going to get to that over the weekend. So hopefully next week we'll have more people involved with the show. So as you can tell, it's the best right here. The best supporters of the Burgundy and Gold are in this group right now. They've got the great backdrops. We've got some new faces in here. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. How's everybody doing this evening?
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm hot
Fired up
outside.
already, like,
Good,
I'm
good,
good.
man.
Good.
Hot and
Doing
humid
Good.
right now.
It is warm. It is warm, that's for sure.
Mhm.
All right, and speaking of warm, obviously there's a lot of stuff going on with the team, media day, all these different things that have come up, and we'll get a chance to talk about that a little bit later in the show. We're going to take this up to about 7:15 this evening, but I'm going to give you our fan show topic, and the topic of the day is something that I kind of talked about on my show yesterday on radio, and it was the greatest draft picks as far as return on investment for the franchise going back to 2000. So what I thought we would do today is collectively we could do this. Let's talk about the greatest draft picks for this team going back to 1999. Okay. And there's a reason why I put 1999 in there. However, I do think that, it doesn't have to be first rounders. I don't want you guys thinking that it's first rounders. It's draft picks in general. Clearly, a guy like Terry McLaurin, clearly a guy like Alfred Morris, those weren't first round draft picks, but you definitely got your money back as far as your return on your investment. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Let's do it this way. Who wants to start this up for us this evening?
Go Antoine. Go Antoine.
Who's
Yeah,
volunteering
all right.
people?
Oh, man.
Everybody got quiet on this one because now means you're thinking. That's exactly why I asked
I'm
that
lost.
question.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
lost.
absolutely.
Man.
All right, so let's do this. Let's go with Max. I see Max. Max hasn't been here in a
LOL.
while. What's going on, man? How you
Hey,
doing?
man, how's it going? Yeah, no,
Good to
I
see
had
you.
stuff going on last week, so I wasn't able to attend, but I
It's
am
all
able to
good,
come out.
man.
Yeah.
It's all
All
good.
right,
So
so I'm trying to think of draft pick. You're talking about from draft picks of our past.
yes, for the
Was
last
Pierre
25,
Garçon
26 years.
was Pierre
Nope, he
Garçon?
wasn't.
No, he was not. Okay.
Nope, he was a
I
free
would say
agent.
honestly recent. Can I go recent? I guess because been pretty
Sure,
happy
you
with it.
you have
I'm
up
gonna go
until
with
last
Bill.
year.
I'm gonna go with Bill Merritt. He's just been a really. I've
Okay.
seen some interesting things. Everyone's always like freaking out about the top picks, but like we've been getting very good value in some of our our later round picks, and I still think he's got potential. I mean, his whole situation was one of the reasons I think he fell so low, but I think
He was a
he's.
seventh round pick.
Yeah, I still think he's gonna be someone that's he idolizes Alvin Kamara, and I think if he can get his pass blocking thing down, I think we got a good weapon on our team that's young, has a lot of potential, and like holds the ball.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's go with Miss Jen. What you think, Miss Jen?
Well, Champ Bailey was 1999.
Bingo. And
Um,
that's exactly why I did that.
but also Trent Williams, Ryan Kerrigan.
Were you listening to my
Alfred
show
Morris.
yesterday, Miss Jen?
I do research.
Okay. Okay.
But no, I actually, honestly, I'm just old is the issue. But that's okay.
Come on.
And I
on.
really
You're not
don't have
gonna
much
say
life
that.
other than I'm dedicated to seeing, you guys, and I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
the
I'm just
reason why I say that, Jen, is because those two guys were definitely in my top five. Let me give you my top five from yesterday, and then maybe that may help some of you guys. Okay.
You want
My
to
top
take
five,
mine, like,
yeah, so it's okay. My top five going back to 20, I'm sorry, going back to 2000 in no particular order. So I don't want you to think I'm ranking. I just mean five that I thought were the best return on investment for the franchise. I have Terry McLaurin in there.
Yep.
I have Trent Williams in there. I have Ryan Kerrigan
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
definitely.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
And this is where it got a little muddled, and there were certain circumstances. So I had Sean Taylor, but then I had to think about it as well as Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris had 1,600 yards his rookie season, 1,200 his second season, and then the floor fell out. So
Right. Yeah.
with Sean Taylor, we saw sheer dominance for 4 years, right? However, we're talking about short-lived, and that's probably a poor way to say that, but you understand what I mean as far as his career shelf life, okay? And then Alfred's the same thing; it was short. So I looked at some other guys. So I had Chris Samuels on there, okay? Chris Samuels is a 6, 7 time Pro Bowler, So I had him on there. And that's where it got a little tricky with the fifth person. And in my mind, I know we were sitting here talking about people with short careers so far. Jaden's going into his third year. He played half of his second year. Okay. But what he did in that 1 year that he played a full season,
What that
he
sign
took
say?
them further. Yeah, he took them
Almost went to the Super
further.
Bowl. Yeah.
Right. He took them further than any other person has done in
Yeah.
what, 35 years. So
Yep.
that was my five. Okay, so hopefully that may have helped some of you. So Jen, those were good answers that she threw
Thank
out.
you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
let's go. Greg Dashel. What's up, Greg?
Hey, what's up, Lake? How y'all doing? How's the
Greg.
fam? What's happening?
Hey,
We good.
Greg.
We
You
good.
said we
All
can't
right,
go.
man.
what's good?
Now
What's
you said,
good, player?
hey, man, just living, bro. Hey, you said that we can't go past 1999, right?
No, no, because
Yep.
then everyone's going to take Daryl Green. I mean, we already know that. But so
Actually,
so
I was gonna
so at
take Joe
night.
Jacoby. I was gonna take Joe Jacoby because I think he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
undrafted. So, but I
yeah,
get it. So I get it.
yeah,
But Joe, he was a beast, and he should be
yeah.
in the Hall of Fame. By the way, him and B. Mitch. I hope they
Hmm.
get there. But yeah, man, it's hard. Actually listen to your show. Matter
I
of fact,
love this.
this morning, bro.
I
But
love this. I can't lob softballs up anymore because you
yeah,
guys know everything. I had to
yeah,
get you with something. So now
yeah,
I'm literally feeling pretty
yeah,
good about myself today.
yeah. And I heard y'all talking about it, and but
Thanks.
if I had to say, you know, not recency bias, right?
Hmm.
Taking that out the way. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, Ryan Kerrigan, man, he has to be one of the tops because he got drafted in 2011, and he
Hmm.
went on to have a stellar career, regardless
He's
of the team he was
the Iron
on.
Man for the team
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
by the
yeah.
way.
He done played. He played so many games for this team, and he had a great. I mean, I think he had a great career.
Of
Kind of
course he
wish he.
did.
I kind of wish he was in this era, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I
Hmm.
think them guys like that should be rewarded for all the stuff they had to go through. So I'm gonna say Kerrigan.
Okay. All right. So not bad. Not bad. Kerrigan and all right, so let's go Eric and then
All right,
we're gonna go Nate. Okay. So what's going on, Eric?
perfect, perfect timing, brother. Because I'm about to get out of here. But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. No softballs over here. I would say no specific order. You're gonna love this. I have to agree, Terry, because he's gonna go down as one of our all-time great wide receivers all time. I don't know if he'll crack the top three with the posse, but man, I'd love to see him out there with them. But I'll go Terry. I ain't seen the guy play a snap yet, but I'm gonna say Sonny Styles. That guy's got all pro written all over him.
So you can't so
I,
Eric, I can't have
yeah,
you stray here. You can't do that. He hasn't played yet, so we don't know what the
I
return on
know.
the
I just
investment
that
is. So let's stick with
okay.
the
Return. All
team.
right. Investment wise, Terry Jaden for sure because he's like you said, year three now, and I think he's gonna do great. So I'm
Hmm.
gonna go with Jaden, and then Kerrigan because I mean he's one of our all-time great edge
Mhm.
rushers. I never would have thought it coming out, but he proved me wrong. And then I'd have to go. It's hard to go away from Chris Samuels, so I agree with you on that. And then
Okay.
as a wild card,
I don't even know who was drafted
these
no more.
five could be a
That's
number
what
of
I'm
people.
saying, Sheila.
You said you don't know when Chris Samuels was drafted? So
I mean,
remember,
just thinking back
so
then.
remember,
Okay.
so remember, Samuels and LeVar Arrington were both first round. I want to say was that 2000. So yeah.
Mm,
So they
mm.
already been called.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. Listen, just because somebody else said it doesn't mean you can't. I mean, you guys say if you thought, you thought Jaden is the best return on investment, or you think it was Kerrigan, say that, So don't let someone else in their list throw you off yours. So stick with your guns on that. All right. So good stuff, Eric. Let's keep it rolling.
All
Let's
right,
go,
y'all take
Nate.
it easy. Y'all take care.
All right.
All
Drive
right,
safely,
Eric.
All
brother.
right, all
All
right.
right.
See you.
What's going on,
Yeah,
Mr. Nate?
okay. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Lake?
Hey, Nate.
Hello.
Good. I'm
You,
good.
Hey,
I'm
you
man.
know,
good.
What's up?
I kind of agree with what you said, but we don't know what Jaden is going to do because he got hurt in the second season. But I still say that the return on investment is going to be with him because he's the man. He's ready, and I also agree with Sean Taylor because he had a great record, and he had a great college record too. But I would pick Sean Taylor and Jaden. Those are my two.
Okay.
How many do I have to pick?
No,
Those are
no,
my
no. It's
top
just,
two.
just no. You can pick one. You can pick
Oh,
one. The other people were just going on. I just
all
need
right.
one. Yeah. So, so,
Well,
so you
I'm
see how
still
y'all be
picking
creating
Jaden.
new rules, man?
I
Like,
know, right?
yeah,
I
just
know,
just
right?
stick with one from here
Right.
on out. Everyone give
I
me
did
one, so
one.
that way we can
Blame
keep
that
going
on
on.
Eric.
Max
Right.
started it, but y'all know Eric.
Right.
Right.
Wandering eye Eric. That's what I'm gonna call him. So Nate,
Mm.
you like the ROI on this though, right? Because of
Yes.
what you do for a living, all right? So
Yeah.
just so y'all know, Nate's got a great company. If you need some help with your finances, that's the man right there. You literally. So make sure you
Yeah.
keep
Let's say
that in
I'm better
mind.
at
All
that
right.
than I am about football stats.
Yeah.
Not
I've been
bad, not
studying that
bad.
for a
Not
long time. I'm doing my homework too, Leg. I'm catching up, but I'm
all
trying to
right.
learn these things. Yeah, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's
All
right.
right. So good stuff. Good stuff. With Nate. All right. So let's go, Bud. What's going on, Big Bud? And then after Bud, we're gonna go Shano Jr.
How you doing, bro?
That's
What's going
good.
on?
Hey,
Ain't too
bud.
much. Ain't too much. Hey, family, how y'all doing, y'all?
Hi.
All
Um,
I'm
right.
good.
I can't I mean, at first I thought about the numbers Kirk Cousins put up, but when you said great investment, we kind of messed that up with how we handled that financially. So I'm gonna go Trent Williams.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
I like
Had we not messed that up on a medical side,
He
he'd still
still
be
would have
here.
been here. I
you
was
still
gonna
be
say that.
here. Still be here balling.
Yeah.
Yep,
But you know what?
absolutely.
Someone mentioned on my show yesterday, Kurt, and
Hmm.
whether you like how, they was overpaying them, franchising them and all that stuff,
Yeah,
he's not upset about it. You can believe that.
I know
He's
that's right.
running all the way to
That's
the
right.
bank with those deals. And he
Yeah.
was throwing for 4,000 yards every season, and we hadn't
Oh
seen
man,
that at that particular time by any quarterback. So
he
if
put the
someone were to
numbers
throw
in.
out Kirk Cousins, I wouldn't argue with you on it.
Yeah.
You
He wasn't
like
on
that?
my list.
But when you
Yeah.
said best investment, then I'm not a GM and definitely not a money person. But I think we kind of messed it up. We should have just paid him the first time and been done with it.
And been done with it. It would have been over. It would have been totally
Yeah.
over with. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So let's go Shano Jr. and then we're gonna go Antoine. Okay.
How's everybody doing?
Hi,
What's
Shauna.
going
Good.
I
on?
What's
know.
going
All
on,
right.
man?
So I have two for just pound for pound. I would say Terry McLaurin, and that's 'cause
Mm-hmm.
he was the third round pick. And 2 years ago, he set our franchise record for touchdowns. So that's just great. Just like
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
you're bang for your buck on what
Right.
you're. And then I was trying to get my thoughts together on who I watched growing up, and I would say Brian Orakpo was a good pickup because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Not bad from
Mm-hmm.
Texas,
he didn't
Yeah,
Yep.
Brian Arakpo.
he didn't
Not
get
bad.
Yeah.
kudos because of Fletcher that was back there commanding the
Mhm.
defense, but he was still a good piece of that defense. So those are
Yeah,
my
he was.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he
Not
was.
bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. Let's keep it rolling. So who did I say was coming up? I'm sorry.
Me,
Okay,
I
so we
am.
got Sean. Yeah, it was
Antoine.
Antoine, and then after Antoine, we'll go with Miss Benet. Okay.
All right. Well, the obvious answer is Terry McLaurin, but since people have been taking that one, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say
Hmm.
Chris Cooley.
Chris Cooley. Okay.
Chris
Mhm.
Cooley. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go with Chris Cooley.
Okay. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So Antoine, when you say the obvious answer is Terry, would you say in the last 25 years that he's the greatest return on investment?
Mm.
Uh,
God,
Hmm.
Sheila.
Well, I say that because you said the obvious
probably.
answer. So
He
I
how many
thinks
think
of
so.
you
I
think
mean,
Terry, how many of you
Better
would
than
say
Deron
Terry's
Payne?
the greatest
I
investment?
think so.
Since
Right.
2000, I
Okay.
don't
You know
know
what?
about that one.
You know what?
Yeah.
I love Terry, but he ain't got 1,200 yet though, bro.
Yeah.
So that's my problem. But I love Terry though. I think he's gonna get 1,200 this year.
But I
I hope
mean,
so.
and I say that with all due respect, 'cause, this my guy, I got to see him all the time. And I say, when Antoine said the obvious answer, I had some people yesterday in the station saying it was obvious it was Terry. And I'm like, you can't just
Mhm.
overlook Trent and Samuels. And I mean, I mean, Terry's had a nice run,
Mm-hmm.
but
I think he could have had a
but
better run, though. I think he could have had
okay.
a better run if he had better quarterback.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
that's a
I
think
fact.
agree with
so.
that
I think
statement.
so.
That's
Yeah.
facts. But this is the
That's
thing
true.
that I will counter with that. Trent had the run he had with who at quarterback? Right, right.
Oh
Chris
man.
Samuels had the run he had with who at quarterback?
Was it?
Right.
I'm only I'm
So
only
I
saying
say this.
Terry because Terry has a longevity over those guys. So
No. And I'm not saying
No.
I'm not saying you're wrong with that
Mm-hmm.
answer,
That's your,
but
yeah.
I just always try to get sometimes our fan base to understand that a guy that we think is the best, is he the best at his position league wise? And I don't know if we've ever had more than maybe in the last 20 years. I don't know if you're hard pressed to come up with four players in that 20-year
I know
span
that's right.
It's
that
Santana?
you
hard.
can
yeah,
It's
Not
that you
hard.
can
Santana?
make a legit argument. Who?
Right.
Santana, that's my dude.
Yeah, I
But
said like, isn't he like the top
But
echelon
we
when it
didn't
comes to
draft
our
him,
We
wide
didn't
though.
receiver?
draft
no,
him.
Oh, never mind.
we didn't draft him. Right.
Oh, for
So
drafts.
again,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
traded.
that's why some effort went into
Mm-hmm.
this topic matter because
Mm-hmm.
again, it goes to show you that I mean Clinton Portis wasn't drafted by Washington. He was drafted by Denver.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
right.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. Like when you really sit back and think about this one, you'll be hard pressed to come up with
Yeah.
four players that were considered the best at their position or in the argument for the best league wise. Clearly, Sean
Mm-hmm.
Taylor was being already
Yeah.
talked about as the best, if not one of the best at free safety, right? Okay.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Trent clearly was already being talked about. Was
Mm-hmm.
Chris Samuels being talked about? Although he was a seven-time Pro Bowler, was he ever considered the best tackle in football?
Mhm.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. So that's
Nope.
two we're stuck at. Has Terry ever been considered the best wide receiver in football?
No.
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 Okay.
No. No. I
Exactly.
ain't close.
So again, we're at two. Was Jaden ever considered the best quarterback in football?
No.
Among the
Not
top
yet.
five, I think.
Not yet.
He just
No.
started.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Not the
No.
best.
Yeah,
Not the
No.
best.
not,
No.
Not the best,
we talking
but
about
Not
the
the
best,
best.
right?
No.
We're
No.
stuck at two
Mm-hmm.
right here, folks. We're stuck at two.
That's right.
Deron Payne. That was the
It,
person I almost said, actually.
Yeah.
Jerron,
Never.
Jaden, he's the best quarterback we had.
I don't even know who we
Is
traded.
he the
But
best
that's what I'm
quarterback?
saying. But but we're not
Who we
talking. But see,
drafted.
again, that's what we're saying.
That's not the question.
Yeah.
That's
That's
who we
where this
drafted.
gets tricky. We're stuck at two right now.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Two people.
Man, that's just the administration. That has nothing to do. I think that's
but see, that's exactly my point. That goes to show you why I took it all the way back. to 99.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
Jen
Right.
called it
Said
out right off the
2000.
bat when she said, no, 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 I said 99 because Jen said, remember she did. She
Aunt
came on and
Bailey.
said Champ
Yep.
Bailey was drafted in 99. I did that specifically because Champ Bailey is a Hall of Famer, was the Defensive Player of the Year, but guess where he did all that?
Van Denver.
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 Yeah.
Yep.
So,
And
okay.
it's
All right.
hard because you say, a lot of those players had multiple Pro Bowls. Those top players have multiple Pro Bowls. But you look at how Washington was performing as a team during those times as well. So you can't, I'm not going to say you can't say that they
Can,
weren't
It was
top, but
front office,
can I
100%.
yeah,
make an argument? Can I make an argument for Jaden Daniels? Can I
go
make an
ahead.
argument?
Sure. Sure.
I say Jaden Daniels because he got us to the NFC Championship in his first rookie year, and we haven't done that in the last 30 plus years.
Yep,
Mhm.
So
30
right there, that's
years. Yep.
return on our
Yeah.
investment. That's the best
Yep.
return on our investment right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good
I
argument.
mean, okay,
Good
so but wait a
argument.
minute. So
No.
that's a fair argument. That's why I had him in my top five.
Mhm.
But
Hmm.
I'm going to do this to you, Marcus, as well. Is return on your investment not getting to the Super Bowl? Is that what we settling
Exactly.
for?
No.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, that's a
Well,
good point.
at this
Yeah.
time, at
Oh
this
man.
moment, no, definitely I wanted him to go to Super Bowl for
Should have beat
sure.
Philly.
But that's the second part to my question. I think, and I know you didn't answer this, but I think that he's going to get us to the Super Bowl on his rookie contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see
I hope.
again,
Yeah.
we're not. It sounds
I
good,
know,
and we
yeah,
all hope that
Right.
happens.
yeah, I
But
know,
we're
I got
talking
you.
about what was
Right.
the proof.
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
proof
What's
was in the pudding,
Hmm.
and we
right,
saw it
right,
every week.
Hmm.
right.
And
I'll
that's the
tell you
thing.
one
Hmm.
Like
thing,
for
Blake.
for me to even have a guy that's played a year and a half in my top five for the last 26 years,
Right.
that doesn't say a lot about the organization
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terry is a
before the
great
pa-
example, like you
before
mentioned.
before
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
before the last 3 years. I always preface
Yeah.
that by
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying not the new
Ter-
group, but
yeah.
before that, it was bad. It was
I would
It
say
was
bad.
it was dark.
Terry has made it through like multiple regimes and still produced good good numbers. So truthfully,
So,
he's been through horrible regimes, horrible quarterbacks, yet he still
All
could
of them
produce.
have.
so
And
I threw out
that's
a
my
name
thought on him.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I threw out a name yesterday, return on investment. And then after I threw it out, I was like, damn, we can't use him because he wasn't drafted.
Right.
I threw Tress way
I
out.
just
Yes.
I
I
posted in the
was
chat.
thinking
I was
that
thinking
too.
about that I
But
realized he
he
wasn't
But you
wasn't
drafted
can't use
drafted
by
to
Tress
us.
Way.
he was
Right.
undrafted to the
He
Bears,
was an
right?
yeah,
undrafted free
Yeah.
agent, yeah, with another team. So
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
this
Awkward.
is so trust me,
Hmm.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this
Yeah, this
advantage.
is good because
Anyway,
Hmm.
all
you
right.
got to be drafted. You You Can't got to say be
All right,
drafted.
so let's do this. Let's keep it rolling because we still have some more people. So let's go Miss Sheila, and then we're gonna go Rich.
You're
My
supposed to
brain.
go with Miss
I
Benet.
I just
I'm
said,
sorry, Miss
oh yeah,
Benet.
Miss
I am so
Renee.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
so
ahead.
sorry, Miss Benet.
Yeah,
Yes,
go
yes,
ahead, Miss
yes.
Renee.
That's okay. Hello, family from Southern
Hello,
California.
hello, hello, hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Miss
Hello.
Renee.
Hello.
Okay, I want to start out first apologizing to all of the men on the platform. I forgot to wish all of you a happy Father's Day last
Yeah,
Sunday.
happy
That's
Father's
fine.
thank
Day.
you,
So
thank
That's
I
you.
fine.
hope
Thank
all of
Appreciate
you.
you
you.
Thank
had
you.
a
Thank
wonderful
you.
Father's Day. I apologize for that. Um,
Appreciate you.
family, this is hard for me to answer.
Say all the
I'm,
above.
You just
I'm
became
not
a
a,
I
fan.
understand. I
yeah,
understand.
because
This is good for you though. You're learning some history here. This is
yes,
good.
yes, because you know I'm gonna say
Hmm.
Jaden every time. So, but
That's
that's
cool.
not
Well,
what
you
you're.
know what?
That,
And no one's going to argue if you say
mm-hmm,
Jaden.
Right.
mm-hmm,
I mean,
Right.
I agree with
mm-hmm,
Marcus that if
mm-hmm,
you want to say what you got on your investment in
mm-hmm,
such a short time, you can only
mm-hmm,
go by his body of work, right?
mm-hmm.
So now
Right.
you can
Hmm.
take those 3 year or 2 years and say, what has he done in 2 years? Well,
Mm-hmm.
he's done a lot in 2 years.
Yeah.
So a year and a half, by the
Hmm.
way. So yeah,
Hmm.
Blake,
that's not a bad
one of the things about Jaden is that he brought momentum and got
Mm-hmm.
the Washington team
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's a big return on investment right there. The fact that
Mm-hmm.
he fired up
Well,
the
he got
team.
everybody.
He got
He
the
bought
fans
I
back.
think he thought I was Miss Sheila took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say he
Hmm.
brought the fan base back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And he
And
Hmm.
got other players wanting to play with us.
He also had a
Mm-hmm.
I
mhm,
smooth
just said that the
transition
other
compared to
day.
other quarterbacks, like
Mm-hmm.
immediately transitioning and just blowing people
and
out
you
of
know and you know what
the
Jaden is
minds.
the perfect example of. You like remember I when I say to you guys what I saw that first rookie mini camp practice with him. And I just walked away like blown totally away. And I made sure I said it on every chance I got that day when I was doing my interviews. I've never seen what I just saw. And I know I'm not stupid. I know I'm not, drinking Kool-Aid. I don't drink
Mhm.
Kool-Aid. No offense, Sean, though, but it's bad for you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I knew what I saw. But I think what Jaden's done is he's he's allowed our fan base to see them for themselves what one of them ones really looks like.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
not
Mhm.
propping up another player that's good, but not a player that this franchise in the old regime used to overmarket guys. They were market
Mhm.
guys who were good to be like you thought they were one of the best around the league, and you go to another
Mhm.
city, another town covering the game, they didn't even know who that was.
Mhm.
Well,
Right.
everybody knows who Jaden Daniels is.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
so
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
this question I thought was going to be difficult. I really
And,
did.
like one other thing, I have
Mm-hmm.
never bought a player's memorabilia. Never, ever. I have Jaden socks. I have Jaden shirts. I
I
mean,
know how
Honestly,
you
though,
so
feel.
it
I know
it
how you
bodes
feel.
well for AP because even though like when I forgot someone mentioned Sonny, like our off season and what he's done, I'm just saying with
With
AP,
nothing. With
he's
nothing.
looking at
Literally. Yeah.
potentially getting players that we're gonna have a much easier time answering that
Mhm.
question in the
Yeah.
future.
Very,
Yep.
very, very well said, Jen. And that is a fact. Like when I look at the talent on this roster compared
Mhm.
to the roster that they walked into the
Into
season
us.
with
Mhm.
2024, this
Mhm.
roster should beat the stuffing out of that 2014.
100%,
Mhm.
which is why it
But
makes Jaden look so much better even than
and, and
He gonna
and
look
we
good
hope
no
New
so.
matter
ownership
what.
And we
helps too, truthfully, and a good coach. Like that is
for
the
sure.
biggest thing I think
He
that
just
can
Oh,
look
help with a quarterback as
without
well.
question.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everything goes hand in hand, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything should go hand in hand. So let's
Mhm.
keep it rolling. Let's go with Miss Sheila, and then we're gonna go Rich after Miss
Now I
Sheila.
don't know if this person was drafted, but Montez Sweat.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he
He
was.
Yep.
was.
Yep.
Montez Sweat was the
Because I was mad when they
second
traded
first
him.
rounder
Mhm.
with Dwayne Haskins, the late Dwayne
Yep.
Haskins. So
Yep. Yeah, he wasn't
so you
happy here though either. So
but Miss Sheila, I love you now, but you telling me that they got their return on investment with Montez?
well, I don't say that just a little bit of time he was in because they traded him away.
He was very inconsistent, if I recall.
He was
How many of you think Montez got? They
Him and
got their
Chase Young were
money's
super.
worth from
right. Him and
Montez.
Chase,
No,
both of them.
not
Put your
even
hand up
close.
if you believe that.
No,
I'm
absolutely.
not saying I
Right.
believed it. I'm just looking for a good player that came.
The
I don't know
Bears are
because
barely
I
getting
can
their
always
investment
say
with him,
Jaden.
right?
I'm gonna
The
say
Bears are
Jaden
barely.
But you gotta
like
say,
Renee.
Jaden, if
Yeah.
listen, it's okay to finally have one of them
Well,
ones
I'm
you
gonna
can
say
say his
Jaden then,
name.
just like Miss Renee.
Just jump on the
Okay, I'm
bandwagon.
just like her.
Yeah.
You know
Okay,
what,
the
Miss
boy
Sheila?
is
That
good.
is
He
the
was good
smartest
even he
move.
played last year, and when he went to San
Mhm.
Diego's game when we were behind. What did he do? Pull us out. Okay, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
good,
yeah.
point
I,
blank, no matter what. And he
I'm
hadn't gotten
surprised
hurt.
nobody.
Other
It'd been a
players
different
got us
story.
to the NFC
And that's all
Championship.
I'm saying.
So
If everybody in here just shut this conversation down and said it's Jaden, I'm not gonna
I think
argue
it's
with you.
Terry or
I'm
Jaden,
not.
honestly, because no one thinks Bill, even though he got what 800 yards
Terry,
plus.
Bill was
okay,
okay. I He got
okay.
somebody
So
different.
okay. Well, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we got Rich, and then we'll go Miss Erica. Okay,
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
what's
Rich.
going on?
Rich.
Hello.
So I did a little something different, but I'll do it really quick. So, the
Guys are
best
always
players I
changing
think we
things.
drafted are Champ, Sean, and Trent. The best players for us, I think, are Samuels and Kerrigan. And then the best values because of where they were drafted was John Jansen, Terry, and Cooley.
I started to say Cooley, but okay.
That's all fair.
John Jansen, that's another lineman. Do you realize we've got a lot of linemen that
Yeah.
are
Mhm.
players with the best investments? I
He was
mean,
Oh
awesome though. I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
with him and Samuels on the
Almost.
line, I didn't even care when like anybody in our division signed like a defensive end. I was like, well, Jansen or Samuels got him. It doesn't matter who they get. I don't
Yeah,
care.
and see,
Jansen was a dog.
I
Yeah.
think Jansen and Chris kind of canceled each other out in a nutshell because they were so good on both sides. They were bookends.
Yeah.
As opposed to like today, we talk about Laramie and Josh,
Yeah.
Connerly, and we talk about how good they are. But I think in the back of everyone's mind, they realize that Josh one day will be where? Left tackle.
Right.
That's
It's
right.
just kind of
Oh, I
cancels
Yeah.
see.
each
Yeah.
other out a little bit. So that's a good point though, Rich. Good stuff there. All
Yep.
right, so let's go Miss Erica and then we'll go Marcus. Although Marcus
Erica.
kind of threw his answer out there, but go ahead.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Miss
What's going
Erica.
on?
I
Hello.
miss
Hello.
I missed y'all last week. Um, I'm going to say a lineman, Cosby.
I
Sam
was
Cosby.
waiting for someone else to say Cosme. I was thinking about Cosme actually.
He hasn't had no Pro Bowls, right? I don't think he's had Pro
Yeah, I
Bowls.
thought he did have.
Or
Yeah,
did
he
he
had
have one?
one.
He had
He had
one.
He had
one,
one.
right? I think for me, he's been really solid
Consistent. There you
for
go.
us.
He's
And
been
consistent.
consistent, which is good. Yeah.
That's a good one.
But
Yeah.
But was he drafted?
yeah, he was drafted. Was he drafted?
Yeah, no, he was
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
Second round.
drafted. Ron
Okay.
Yeah.
Rivera's group from
Oh,
Texas.
okay.
So yeah,
Ron.
um,
Uh,
yeah.
where's Mike? He on here?
I just wanted to do something different. I just wanted to say somebody different.
Mike,
You
That's
know
why I
what?
said
You
Bill.
know,
That's why I said.
listen. I get that y'all are showing your knowledge and you're saying different names. There's no way Sam Cosmi, Erica. Love you dearly, Erica, but there's no way Sam Cosmi is the best investment for the franchise. I mean, I think we all know it's probably boiling down to maybe two or three.
Right.
Okay. Because wouldn't you guys attribute winning as part of that too?
Yeah. Yeah.
hmm
Definitely.
All
But
right.
when
Paying
have we
money.
Absolutely.
really
I
won?
mean,
I
They
know, but
haven't won much.
but see, there we go. That's
They
why I was
haven't.
saying this is tough, right?
I
I
mean,
think we all know that Terry, Terry was on that team
Terry's.
2024.
Yeah.
Big part of it.
Big part.
Jaden
who else
and
was on there?
Sean was
So
in the
are
Stanfield.
we
play.
are we
Sean. Well, I can't even
Stanfield.
say that. Right. I
so
was going to say he wasn't
Co-
on that team at that time.
yeah.
Cosme
So
Cosme was on there though.
Yeah, he
So what I'm
was. Yeah,
saying
Cosby
is
was
you
there.
saying
Yeah.
yeah,
return on investment or are you just saying best at that position?
I mean, he's an O
no,
line, right? How
no.
would he return investment? I
So
guess he
so
helped you
so
win.
Nate, so Nate, help us out here. If someone as a financial expert, if someone says to you, and I'm asking sincerely so that I know myself and I'm not mixing
Yeah.
this up. But if someone were to say to you, explain return on investment in
Oh
like
my
30
God.
seconds or less, what would you,
Well,
how
it's
would you
not just
explain
about money, that's for sure.
it?
Return on investment is about a lot of different things. It depends on what you're
Exactly.
looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not about money so much. If
We
you're
look
talking
at
about
they play.
football, it is about money. It's about football. But, return on investment, that's why I like Jaden, because I think Jaden has already proven he was a great return on investment because he increased the fan base. That's the one thing. He brought Washington
He's a
back to
leader.
life again.
Well, he's a
Yeah, he's
quarterback
can I
also a
too.
leader.
can I
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, and
can I
he's a
can,
quarterback. I mean, you can't get any better
can
than
I
that.
He's
He's
the
the
face of
face.
our
He's
can
a
I
face.
franchise.
I was
can I
gonna say the face of your
can I
He
franchise, man.
carries
can I
himself
ask
really
this
well
though?
too, which is
Can I
nice.
So
Yeah.
go
ask
ahead, Ref. Go ahead,
when
Ref.
we're looking at, if you will, the return on the return on our investment, and even from the perspective, Brother Nate, that you're speaking of, wouldn't there be an optimum goal that I'm trying to reach
Of
within that
course.
investment, though? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, irregardless of saying the investment of each player, we have yet within this time to reach a Super Bowl. That's going to be the ultimate return on that investment,
Hmm.
is if we reach the Super Bowl with that, and honestly across the board with everyone that we've spoken of has been an
Nobody has.
investment or
Mhm.
have been a
Right.
better investment. Like there are certain stocks or whatever that you can invest in that's going to
Yeah.
give you a better gain.
Right.
Yeah.
However, we have not yet reached that ultimate, goal of what we're trying. Everybody, because of the sport itself, there's a reason that there's 11 guys out there trying to
That's right.
function as one,
Yep.
is to get to that ultimate goal.
And
Terry
that
don't
takes
get
the
what
whole
Terry
team.
get if Terry isn't getting the ball.
If
That's
he's
A
not
just
hundred
plain
there,
and
percent.
yeah,
simple.
Right.
takes
You know what I
100%.
mean?
either.
So
Yeah.
he has to
And,
have that
100%.
one,
Yeah.
that
I
quarterback
kind
to
of look.
get him the
I kind of
ball.
looked at it differently.
and
Okay,
I
Rev,
looked
Mm-hmm.
The
at the
team,
question
reaching
as
a Super Bowl
the
and
team
requires an
hasn't,
investment on the
the
whole
team
team.
hasn't, the
that's
team hasn't
that's
been good for
that's fair.
25, 30
Because of our
years.
ownership and our horrible decisions the owners
Again,
made, frankly. I think
all
it is
all
all ownership. A lot of it,
all of
like,
these
truthfully.
exactly
Yeah.
have been a part of play,
The
if you
Snyder
will,
era, if you want to call it that.
playing into
Yeah.
the principle of this. Each one of these things pays into the principle, but we have not yet reached that ultimate goal. If you understand
And
what
when
I'm
you
saying.
reach the
Oh no,
ultimate
do.
100%.
goal, though, you're talking about the entire team is a
Right.
return on your investment, not just one player
The
or
coaching
two or
staff,
three.
everything.
But-
The coordinators.
But I'll say this though, you gotta
That's how this
have,
game works,
but you
though.
gotta have that one position taken care of,
Which
And
is
the
the
and it's
quarterback.
it's no coincidence that they get a talent like Jaden at quarterback, and immediately things just change overnight, like
But
just
you,
instantly
but
change.
Jaden wouldn't be able to do the things that he do if he didn't have that line to protect him.
Correct. Yeah, it's O-line.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. O-line is
Yeah,
key to
but
keeping the quarterback
I'm
healthy.
also going to say that Jaden
He
is
did
so
a lot of
good that
running.
he might
He likes to do his own thing, like Lamar.
he might have made
Just
certain
run.
people look better than what they
Yeah.
really were because of how good he is. So
Well,
it all goes hand in hand.
Well,
But look,
well,
let's hold on real quick. Let's keep it going real quick so we can get back to this because there's still a couple people that haven't answered yet. Shano hasn't, Ellison hasn't, Rev hasn't. So let's go ahead and get Shano. What's going on, Shano? Big Shano.
Nice to see everybody.
Hey, man.
Hey, Shauna.
So I earlier.
Like your tie.
Thank you. There's a reason for that, and I'm gonna get to it in a moment. So, Lake, you had mentioned Iron Man when they were talking about Kerrigan, and then I got Iron Man with AC Green behind me, and I'm gonna add in that I kind of fit in their category as well. Today's my first year anniversary of being a part of this family without missing one session.
All right.
God.
A toast, brother. A toast. Pour energy
Yeah,
There you
drink
go.
toast.
thank you.
Yeah.
So I will say, I would say Kerrigan as well because following Greg, piggybacking off of him, 10 years playing for the squad, sack leader of the franchise. I think that's a pretty good investment, even though he was a first rounder.
Yeah.
Very well said. Well said. Well said. When everyone else gets the chance to do this, we'll come up with our one as a group. Like who's the one guy? Who might it be? Okay. So let's go with Ellison and then we'll go with Rep.
Everybody, real quick. I'm heading out. Gotta go to work, and I'm on my way with vacation. So I'll see you guys in 1 or 2 weeks.
Have a good
All right,
vacation.
Enjoy your vacation.
Good one.
Safe travels.
Be
All
safe.
right.
Thank you. All
All
right,
right.
bye.
So Ellison, you're up. What you think?
What's good, Lick? How's everybody doing, man?
Hi,
Good to see y'all.
Say
What's up, Ellison?
What up, Alex?
Miss Erica actually took my answer. I was gonna go with how's me too, honestly. But when I hear ROI, I hear someone who's outplayed their certain position or that your initial thought process to when they actually got to your organization. So that's why I had Cosme, but I'll go with another lineman. I'll go Morgan Moses. He was initially drafted to be left tackle, ended up being one of the best right tackles in football, even though he's not here anymore. So I'm gonna go outside the box a little bit and go with Morgan Moses.
I don't even know who that
is.
You don't know who Morgan Moses is?
I told you I
Morgan's one
went
of
to
my
Blank
fans.
1 year, a couple of years.
That's my guy, man. And you're
Yeah.
talking
Yeah, I
about
love him.
durability.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
last
Good
year with
dude.
New England,
Yeah.
this
Good
guy
dude.
never misses a
Yeah.
play ever.
Yeah.
So
Can I say
good
one more
stuff.
thing too?
Sure.
I know Terry may not be a top 5 receiver and may not have been a top receiver during his time here in DC, but I can make an argument during the 24 season that he was a borderline top 5 receiver. I can say that.
Agree.
Oh no, he was definitely top 5 in 2024, without question. Yeah,
So he was
I have no
top
problem
5.
saying that. And I still think when all things are fair, and now he's got a healthy quarterback, Terry is definitely top 7 in the league, without question to me. Can he get into the top 5 again? I think he has every opportunity to. Okay. It's just not a lot of room in that top 5 as far as that position, because you already know Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase are in there regardless.
And then
So
And Jackson Smith and
Jackson
Jigba.
Smith and
Jackson
Jigba. It's
Smith.
like,
So that's 3 that's pretty much
That's
locked
right.
up. You
Yep.
got 2 guys in Dallas that are pretty good.
oh yeah,
It-
CeeDee
it's
Lamb now.
Yeah, so yeah, so good
Puka
stuff.
Nakua is pretty good too, I think.
Yeah,
Puka's
Puka Nakua is
been
pretty good. It's a lot of work, man. So it's a lot of people that you could easily, throw into those categories. So, but that's why I say
Mhm.
to name a guy that no one's going to scoff at around the country, over the past 25 seasons, if you named him. I mean, Robert, after that rookie campaign before the injury, in the
Mhm.
playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
looked like the trajectory was going to go that
Go
route.
up. Yeah.
People were fearing playing against him,
Mhm.
but that was short-lived. So
Very.
again, unfortunate circumstances with a lot of situations with the organization, and it was poorly ran on top of that. So, all right, so
Mm.
let's go with our final participant for this segment, and then we'll get into our game. Okay, so Rev, and I see Rev, you have Deborah Davis up there. I just wanted
Yeah.
to ask, is there a reason for that?
No, something within my computer when I was trying to log on, and however it picked up my wife's
So you
IP.
got what I get.
That yeah, that
okay.
that
You weren't
that
hacked. Just checking.
that that's the queen. But by the time you got it, you initiated the show. It was too late to change it without me backing out and rearranging the screen and all that. But
Just make sure she goes and watches the show, and see, you can just tell her in that deep voice, see, babe, see what I did for you.
all right.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
repping the day. So
Good
please
Mhm.
stuff.
understand that I am on the hopium. All right. And believing in all that we have, but um I'm gonna stick with Sean. He's that he's a family
New Jersey.
he's one of my nephew played Alex Fry, if you look at Wake Forest, played uh uh
Miami.
cornerback for Wake
Mhm.
Forest, and wore 21 in honor of Sean Taylor. So that's the impact that Sean is within our family. And
Mhm.
I'm sort of feeling like Miss Jen almost right now. It's emotional even to think about that young man's life being cut short,
Sure.
because he was right on. He played the game, if you will, if old school, with the way that we played it back in the day. And you
Yeah.
talk about return on investment. Let's say this: how many teams threw away from Sean, and what did if you caught that
All of
ball
them.
coming across there?
Mhm.
Did you not see your
Mhm.
life pass in front of you when you felt you had to go across the middle or anywhere in Taylor neighborhood?
I've had receivers. I'm not mentioning their names because they were competitors, but they're good friends, and I'm talking some of them that are Hall of Famers who have literally said to me, they went back and when a play was called in, told their quarterback to audible, or they literally said to tell the coach, I'm not doing
Get to
that.
that.
Nice. That's great.
Wow.
Because number 21 was lurking, and
Okay.
21 was letting you know he was lurking too. So,
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Yeah.
T.O. mentioned that in his Hall of Fame speech.
It
well,
was somebody else too.
that's who told me though. So a lot
Mhm.
of people don't know T.O.'s my dude, man. I used to go on the show all the time, and yeah, used to say all the time, like there were certain guys that, and it wasn't, so you have to understand this. It wasn't said like they were scared, so to speak, which maybe they were, but it was said more or less like that
Bad
play is
boy.
not going to work
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
21 knows it's coming.
That's
And
respect.
not
It's
only is it
respect.
not going to work,
Mm-hmm.
right, you're going to get me hurt with it not
Right,
working.
right.
So we're not
Yeah.
Mhm.
doing it. That's how
Mhm.
I have to make sure people say that because I've had some people call me and like, hey man, you made it sound like I was scared. And I'm like, you were, but I'm not gonna say that. So good
I
stuff.
got a
All right,
question, Lake. Do
yes,
you
yes,
think
ma'am.
Santa still is working towards that?
Eh,
Sandra still?
no.
I'm just asking.
You mean wait. You mean like putting fear in
But he
people?
was drafted, and yeah, well, he had a good year. That's
I'm shaking my head with him.
No,
Yeah,
but
she
I
no,
means
no,
See,
no.
last
He
year
no,
wasn't
no,
even
no.
his fault.
she
Wasn't
means
even
Well,
his
no,
fault.
she means
but
ROI.
different type
Oh,
of
return of
players, different
investment.
type of
Yeah.
players. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's what I'm
But as
saying.
far as return on investment, Mikey was part of the 2024
That's what I'm
team
saying.
too,
I'm
and he had a
asking.
big part.
Yes,
Eventually,
he
I
did.
think maybe.
I would say he's definitely he's honorable mention on the list. How about that?
Okay,
He's
I'm just
honorable.
asking because I think he did
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he absolutely did
There is
well.
one
Mm-hmm.
more player that my brother actually brought up that he would have brought
Hmm.
back from the past, and he was
Hmm.
drafted in 1981, and his name is Russ Grimm, and
Yeah, and
he
see,
But
so
was
yeah,
That's
and
he didn't go
again,
that far back
we
that's the
stopped
center.
at 99
because
because
that's
if
when
that's the
ownership
case,
changed, right? I think.
I could
Yeah,
take, yeah,
I'm
that's
just
that is
exactly
exactly when
that's what
Snyder took
happened.
over. That's right.
right.
It was yeah. Oh,
But Russ
God.
Grimm
And
was
see,
good
Jen
though.
called that out first. She did when she said 99 because of Chan Bailey. And I noticed
Oh
because
man.
that was Janine's rookie season
Wow.
That's
cheerleading.
cheerleader.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow.
And I used to I tease her all the time and say, "Dang, that's bad." And she's like, "Well, we did good as cheerleaders," and I'm like, "Yeah, but again, you really didn't know what you were getting into,
Right.
Yeah.
as far as she thought she was,
Get
let's face it, she
Joe
thought she
Gibbs
was cheering
time.
for the
Curious why they
Redskins. You know
sold
what
the
I
But I
mean?
team to
Like,
him. I'm curious
but
why
like
they
he
we're
sold the
was
not,
team to
we're
Russ
him.
not, we're
Grimm was
not
Truthfully.
cheering a lot.
four-time Pro
Yeah.
Bowl, four times,
But why
and
Yeah,
why did
but I'm,
that happen?
and I get that, but
No.
and I
Mm-hmm.
just say that with all love,
there's a
Jen.
line in the sand, obviously.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
why did we sell the team? That's
because
what I'm
if you
wondering.
go before that, I mean, come on, we could name
Yeah.
50 players
Yeah,
before
That's
that.
Well,
true.
We
Lake,
really
why did
could.
that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Why did we sell it to Snyder? Why didn't
it's
they sell it to someone else? Like, I don't understand. If we have
They
not
did
made
He
sell
had
that.
it to
money.
someone
He had
else. No,
money.
no, 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 no. If you guys know the history, they did sell the team to someone else, Howard
Okay.
Milstein. And the
Okay.
league,
Mm-hmm.
Dan Snyder came in and offered more
More
money because
money.
he
Oh,
That's it,
worked some
money.
dealings, and the league took that deal after Milstein. Milstein was suing them for that because he
and
had
he
Wow.
would have
already
been good,
signed
right? A good
work.
owner.
He signed the
He's,
paperwork.
yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
know, but I can tell you history probably would have been different. Okay. But you know what? I'm a firm believer that everything happens the
happens
way it's
for a
supposed to
reason.
happen.
Like Jerry
Hmm
And
Jones. Still
yeah,
there.
that's what,
He's
that's
Snyder. He is Snyder there, truthfully.
so
But
let's face it,
yeah,
2024 was the closest thing that we've all seen
Yeah.
it's like
to
93,
Recently.
92.
our
I can
heydays when we were watching this
To
team compete for
92,
something.
93. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I
Truthfully
think
for me.
I think 10 years from now with this ownership and the front office, we're gonna have more players
Hopefully.
that can
I
have
hope.
We
a
have them
return.
now.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have them now. I truly believe
We got some
Josh
steals.
Connerly is giving you return on investment
He's
right
insane.
now.
He's a
Absolutely.
Yeah,
beast.
you know,
Absolutely.
so
Same thing. That's what
Jaden
I said
is
about Sinistil. Yeah.
yeah,
He
so
took
and
really
Mikey
good care of himself.
exactly. And Mikey and looks like Brandon might get his job back. Look like he's fighting for his job back
Yeah.
over Chris
That's
Right.
Paul.
right. That's right.
So you're starting to see what they were doing. So let's do this so we can move on to the next thing because we have about 15 20 minutes. Let's do this. I'll just ask and everybody put your hand up and for who you think. Greatest return on investment over the since 99 up until today as we speak.
Mhm.
How many say Jaden Daniels? Okay, so we got one, two, three, four, five. Miss Benet probably has two hands up, so that's six. Okay. All right. So we have so one more time. Everybody put that up just nice and high so I can see. One, two, three, four, five,
I would put my
six.
hand up, but
Okay. Okay.
genuinely,
All right.
there's a
So
reason
that
why.
so
There's a reason why.
we have six for Jaden. How many of you would say Terry McLaurin, return on investment?
Post in the
One,
chat what
two,
I thought was
three,
ROI for
four,
this. Like,
five. We
yeah.
got five.
Yeah.
Erica, okay. Six, Rev, seven.
Yeah.
All right, so we have seven for Terry. How many of you would put your hand up for any player that's not Terry or Jaden? Any player that's not Terry or Jaden?
Oh, for no.
Well, no. You can only vote for one now.
Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind.
That's why I took my
Oh,
yeah,
hand
yeah.
down. Okay.
well, I
Unclear.
had voted twice then.
Oh, well then, no. Yeah,
Okay,
vote
well, hold
twice.
on. Let's do this over. This
Okay.
only for Jaden. That's your only answer.
Oh, okay,
How many would
only for
say
Only for
Jaden.
Jaden.
how many
Only for
would say
Jaden.
Jaden? One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. How many would say for Terry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. How many would say for another player that's not either one of those guys? Bud, Jen. Okay. And just real quick, Bud, who would yours be?
Trent
Just
Williams.
Trent Williams, Jen,
Yep.
Ryan Kerrigan.
Ryan Kerrigan. Okay, so you can't go wrong with any of those answers. Can't go wrong. So good stuff. This one
That's
was
your
The
fun.
most consistent,
that's top four.
player on our team was not is Tress Way.
Oh, 100%. And Ryan Kerrigan even
Yeah.
stayed with the team.
I know
right?
he
The
wasn't
coach.
drafted, but he's the most
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah.
He's the most consistent.
Kerrigan stayed
So-
around.
Can,
so let's-
can I mention something really quick before we transition?
Real quick. Real
Okay.
quick.
So I have to give a shout out to Kirk Cousins. You touched on him a little bit, not so much of
Absolutely.
ROI. However, he's fleeced the NFL with those contracts. He's
Yup.
made over $500 million,
Fleeced is
and
the
he's
word I
only
use.
won one playoff game.
He's
I know.
He
So
was
Sean,
meeting with Nate. He was
it
meeting with Nate.
wasn't.
That's what
It
happened.
wasn't who got their return on investment
Right.
against the NFL.
Yeah, he
Right.
He's still
that he
doing
might be numero uno.
He makes so much.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
So-
Great
Well, the
agent.
NFL.
Great agent.
Yep,
Mhm.
good stuff.
And I
All
want
right,
to
so
say,
let's.
I want to say,
Okay, we
Lake,
gotta keep it moving, but let's go ahead. Go ahead.
they
Go ahead.
tell your better half, congratulations.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, I will.
I just wanted to
Thank
say
you. Thank you so much. I definitely will. So I can't even. I was thinking, should I ever transition back at home into the office? If I'm ever home, and then I'm like, nah, because she got Emmys up there. They're gonna be like, Lake ain't win no Emmys. And just so you
Awesome.
know, they are not light. Trust me, I know because when she wins them, I carry them up. They're pretty heavy. So yeah, that's but I'll let her know.
We're gonna help.
Congratulations.
I'm trying to get an ESPY, so that's what I
Right,
say.
right.
I say.
Yeah,
So-
join the
so-
karaoke and then
Good stuff,
end
good
up on
stuff.
Broadway.
You on your way,
All right,
bro?
so let's do. I appreciate that. So let's do this. Let's keep this moving because we got about 15 minutes. I'm gonna put together teams here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 7, 11, 14. All right. And with myself, 15. I'm not gonna be in it. I'm moderating. All right, so we'll do this. For the team that has a short number, you'll automatically get 5 points. Okay. So that way just starts it off right. So we're gonna go Miss Jen, Rich, Shauno, and Nate. That's team 1. So let me do this one more time. This daggone tablet. Oh my gosh, why are you doing that to me? All right. Hold on for 1 second. There we go. All right, so team 1 is Jen, Rich, Shauno, Big Shauno, by the way. Okay. I gotta make sure we separate that. And then Nate. Okay, so that's team 1. All right, team 2 is gonna be Miss Sheila, Bud, Marcus, and Ellison. Okay. All right. Team 3 is going to be Shauno Jr. You notice I kept you away from your pop, Shauno. So if y'all both of y'all lose, y'all not mad at each other in the house for losing. So
Nice.
all right. So we got Shauno Jr. We have Max. We have let's see how we can do this. We have Rev, and we have Miss Erica. Okay. And then we still have Greg, Miss Benet, and myself. All right, so let's do this.
Thought you
Miss
were
Benet.
moderating, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're moderating.
But they're gonna need me unless if it's Greg and Miss Benet, they get 10 points for their other 2 people that aren't there. So that's
Give it to 'em.
fair, right? Yeah.
Give it to
Okay.
him. Yeah.
We got
All right,
Erica.
so-
We're good.
Or you could just do 2 teams of 7.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
2 teams of 7.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah, that works.
That's
Lake has to
Nah,
be
let's
one
keep
of the
it- let's
most
keep it-
respectable men of value man of morals that I honestly have ever come across. I'm saying in 66 years. But if you don't think
Wow.
he got low key game with him, another thought.
Oh man,
Yeah,
Rev,
no
you
way. He
was going
definitely
good
did.
with that.
I mean, I love this brother seriously, immensely. I respect what he do. But whenever we play these games, there's like a whole nother part of late that shows up.
Moderator. He's the
See,
moderator. You get 10
as I
points.
said I could join the group, Rev
He
was
said,
like,
you get 10 points.
it's like, no way, we're
Nope.
not doing that.
Mhm.
10 points.
You notice
It's
how
not 10
often we
points.
lose when he's in the game? Or is that just me?
So
let
Rev, when
me-
you change up your computer, it sounds like you need to adjust the sound because I can barely hear you.
I can hear him
Okay.
pretty well, actually.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
clearly.
Yeah, I hear him
I'm
good
having a
too.
hard time
Yeah.
hearing him too.
Maybe that's me then. My bad.
I can barely
No,
hear
no,
him either.
I can barely hear him.
Something to
Yeah.
take
It's a
look
people
at.
in California.
It is,
Yeah.
exactly. Good answer. East Coast
Good
people
That's
answer.
a good
got
one.
better
That's a
internet.
good one, Miss Sheila. That's a good one.
Nice.
So I have in my ear going on one of my shows, and I am trying to see. Oh, I see what's going on. All right, done. Got it. Figured it out. Okay. All right. You guys still hear me okay, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's do this. All right, so we're gonna go. All right, so team four already is in the lead by 10 points because they inherited 10 points. So this is good. All right.
10
So
points to team 4.
we're going to start it off with, we'd like to mix it up. We're going to start it off with team three, okay, which is Shano, Max, Rev, and Miss Erica. Okay.
It's Sean
All
O.
right,
Jr.,
so
right?
Shano Jr.
Shano
No.
Jr.
Yep.
Yes.
No, yeah, Shano Jr.
Yes, yes, it
Yep.
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm gonna say a name, and you tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
Each of us.
Yeah.
Each of you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I have this already formulated as far as
God.
the
This will
okay.
be fun.
All right. So for this group, I'm throwing the name of Sonny Styles out at you.
Are we gonna go in order, or do you just want one of us to say?
No, you could just somebody from your group fire it up.
A speed demon. Is that allowed?
Okay.
Yeah, or does that have to be one word? Okay. Speed demon.
That's
there
fine.
you go.
I would say a beast.
Mm.
Yeah,
Beast.
that's a good one.
All right.
I was thinking dog myself, Sean.
That's what I was thinking also. I just
I was
decided to
thinking
go
dog.
I'm going to go a whole different route. I'm going to say leader.
Oh yeah,
Very
definitely.
good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Very
a good one
good.
also. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All
Could have
right.
said
All
green
right.
dot, huh?
I was going to say that, but
Mm-hmm.
Punishing, you could say also, because whoever has to play against him.
So, okay. Do you guys want me to reveal after everyone's gone? Like I'm talking about
Yes.
all
Yeah,
groups?
yeah. We should do
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
What my
that makes more
answers
sense.
were for each
Yeah.
category?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way there's
All
no
right. So
hints.
cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Time
All right. So team number one, you are up, and your name is Dan Quinn.
already, I got some.
You
But
ain't
we're
no.
not team one.
But no. You
Who's
can't.
on team one again?
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's on team? Yeah. Team one is. Hold on. Let me go back to it over here on my tablet.
Shano,
Team
Jen.
one is Jen, Rich, Sean, Big Shano, and Nate.
Okay.
And it's one word.
No one else can answer. If you're in another group, you cannot answer. Okay.
Hey, Lake, it's one word.
Yes.
Just Dan Quinn.
Just one.
Leader.
Culture maker or culture.
Okay, hold on. So who said that?
Rich culture.
Okay.
Players coach.
Oh, that was good. Leader.
Good one, Shauna.
I would say leader. Innovative leader. Put that in
Wow.
it. Since we said 2 words.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I said 2 words. You could say 2 words.
Okay, go ahead.
Max a rule.
Is there?
Oh, am I?
But I feel like somebody else is supposed to go here. Oh, Jen.
Me. Yeah. Belief.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say I also like the leader, but
this is good. This is good. This is good.
He
I
loved
like
it.
I have a feeling this has
All right.
nothing to do with any of these people.
So team four, which is just 2, remember? So it's Greg and Miss Benet.
Okay.
The name, Jaden Daniels.
Really?
Look at it, just lit up.
Go ahead, Miss. Go ahead,
He
Miss
like
Benet.
celebrity crush.
You converted to the little girl. Be like,
He's been
Okay,
converted.
all right.
Bring you to the
Let
team.
him get
I'm
their
old enough
answers.
to be Jane's grandmother. I'm old enough to be his grandmother. I have grandchildren his age,
Bella
grandson his
got her
age.
groove back.
ain't nothing wrong with
matter.
looking. Ain't nothing
So
wrong with looking.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go back to an old song. My God. Nothing
There you
you
go.
do can tear you away from my God.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Can I change my name? I mean my one word from Dan Quinn.
Too late. No, you can't do that.
We've totally moved on. All right,
It's
so let's
similar.
go.
It's okay.
No,
It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
oh, so
It's
so
okay.
Greg, go ahead. You're up, Greg.
Dog.
All
That's
right.
DAWG.
What did Greg
All
say?
right.
What did he
No.
say on
Dog
mute?
with a
Dog.
DAWG.
Okay,
So let's
all
see
right.
who's paying
You
attention
forgot
now.
Road
All right.
Dog, Greg.
So let's see who's paying attention now. We got about 6 minutes, so we gotta get this in. Which group hasn't gone yet?
3,
Team 2.
2.
2. Us.
Our group.
Yes. All right. So
Yep.
team 2, you are up, and your player or name, Terry McLaurin.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Longevity. That's my word.
Okay.
Body catcher.
Consistent.
I
Okay,
like
hold on.
that.
Don't say it unless you're not in the group now, because I'll get confused. Who
Bud
said that?
in
Who
the
said
group. Bud
consistent?
is in
I
our
said it.
Bud
Yep,
said
consistent.
consistent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who else?
I'm
Else
still
had
We got
said,
thinking.
2 more.
Else had said something. He said
I
body
said-
catcher.
I
I'm
said
still
body
thinking.
catcher.
Clutch.
Body
That's what I
catcher.
should have said.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is
Okay,
it?
one more. We got one more. Somebody,
It's
one more
me.
left in the.
Miss Sheila.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, come on, Miss Shelley. You gotta
I
spit
know.
it
I'm
out.
thinking. Because
Can I
I
have
had
one more
problems
word?
with Terry.
Do.
Can I
Wait a
have one
minute.
more
Excuse
word?
me. Let me finish. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think he's consistent.
Consistent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Consummate
right.
professional.
All right, so let's do this real quick. I'm gonna give you the results. Okay. So since team 2 just went up, I'm going to give you the answers that I had for Terry. These are my 4. Okay. My show, we gotta have to do it this way just to keep a theme. All right.
Boy.
Say that respectfully. So my number 5, you would have got 5 points if you had said tough. Okay.
Okay.
You would have got 4 points if you said fast. Okay. You would have got 3 points if you said gamer or just competitive.
Well, none
You
of
know what I
us
mean?
get
Okay.
them.
And then number 4, Marcus said it. Basically, what was your answer, Marcus? You remember what you
Longevity.
said?
Longevity.
So I had durable. So
Yeah.
to me, that's kind of one and the same,
Yeah,
right?
That works. Yeah.
Good, Marcus.
So for your group, so for team 2, you got
4 points.
4, 2, 2, 2. So you got 10 points.
Okay.
All right. All right. So let's keep it going. Which group had Jaden Daniels?
Team
Mr.
three.
The people up
It
in
was
10
it
points.
was
Yeah.
team
Team three.
4. They were team 4.
Team
It
4.
was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they were
That's
team
right.
4.
That's right.
I
So
should have
team
said
4.
MVP. I should have
Right.
said
So this is
MVP.
okay, but this is what I had for Jaden. You would have got 5 points if you said leader.
Oh.
Okay. You would have got 4 points if you said franchise quarterback. You would have got 3 points if you said elite. And you would have got 2. You would have got 2 if you said Super Bowl. Okay.
I
All right.
failed. I got an F, huh?
So Greg, you and Miss Benet combined for 4 points, but you also had 10 because you didn't have two other people.
So
Okay.
Hey,
So you
but
got
hold
14.
dog should have been elite. So how many points you give me for saying dog?
2 point. He gave you 1 point.
I mean,
Elite
2 points.
you,
2
Should they
points.
only get 6
Take
points,
away that
you
late?
know what, you know
Since
what?
they only have
Time out. He's right. He's
Yeah.
right. I mean, he said dog, and when you know a dog he's that dude, like that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
elite,
my
right?
point.
He's
Yeah,
got a
that's
point.
elite.
All right.
You're
So so
right.
so technically,
Yeah, we'll
Greg
go
got
with that.
3 points because elite was worth
Mm,
3. Miss Benet
uh-huh.
got 2. That's 5, and you already had 10. So you guys are leading right now with 15. Okay.
Sorry, Greg.
Okay.
So do you guys like this
I
format
win
better than
anyway.
the other
Yeah.
stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
good. All right. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Which group had Sunny Styles?
Our group.
One. Group
I
one.
think.
Group
I think we're
3.
group 1. Group
No,
3.
No,
we
it's
had
group
Dan
three.
Quinn. We
We
had
had
It's
Dan
group
Dan
Quinn.
three.
Group one
Yeah.
had
Group
Dan.
two.
Yeah, we're group 3, not group 1.
No,
Yeah,
group
I thought
three.
that we was
Group
group
Right.
three?
3. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
group
Okay.
3 is
Okay.
Max,
3.
Shano
All right.
Jr., myself, and
Yep.
Lady Erica.
And
Yep.
Lady Erica. So group 3. All right. So these are the answers. You would have got 5 points if you said Mike linebacker.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
really?
And when you said that, Erica, I was like, why did you stick with it? But you didn't. So okay. All right.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
why?
Number 4, you would have got 4 points if you said fast.
I said speed demon.
Max said that. So I have you
Yep.
There you
down
go,
for 4.
Max.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
man.
You would have got 3 points if you had said athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you would have got 2 points. I'm sorry, you would have 5, 4, 3. You would have got an additional 2 points if you had said defensive rookie of the year.
Said
Okay.
dog. Would dog count towards being elite, like that level of like
How many
athletic?
people was on that
none
team?
of, none of those were in any of the categories.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh,
else
okay. Okay.
touched on elite.
Did you
So
give all of the team members their what they
yeah,
said?
so Max was the only person that hit in the list, and he got 4 points for
Oh,
your
okay.
group, and everybody else got 2. So that's 10 points.
All right.
Okay.
I'll take.
All right. And then finally, Dan Quinn. Which group got Dan Quinn?
Quinn, number 1.
One. Yeah.
Number 1. All right. So these are the answers that I had. You would get 5 points if you said culture. And guess who said that?
Yeah, Rich.
Yeah.
You hit that right on the head.
That was easy.
All right. You would have got
Gosh.
4 points if you would have said winner. Okay.
Ooh.
Right? Can't say he's not. I mean, he got the Falcons to the Super Bowl.
I
Yeah.
said
almost
that
got
the
this
other
team.
day.
Yeah.
Almost
Jerry
got this
Jones. He
team
probably
to
would
the
have taken
Super Bowl.
Dallas.
He's the
Dallas probably
biggest
would have won
loser.
if he didn't have Jerry Jones.
Okay. All right. So you would have got 3 points if you said defense. If you
Defense.
said defense.
Defense.
And then you would have got 2 points if you would have said, well, I can't even read my own writing there. Hot seat.
Oh, yeah, he is in the
Oh.
seat right now. That's a good point.
I don't think he's on the
I
hot
don't
seat, but a
think
lot
so.
of people do.
Mm-mm.
So
I don't think
just
so.
threw that out there.
I like
All
hot
right.
seat.
So Rich got 5 points for your group.
Good
Okay.
job, Rich. You and I
Good
both.
job,
got
Rich.
Everybody,
Go.
everybody else. What did you say, Nate? Just out of curiosity,
I
because I
said
thought
leader, and then I said innovative leader, but that wasn't it.
right, and then I was thinking, could I put that under winner? No, you can't, because you can be a
No, you
leader
gotta
and
be a
still
winner.
not win.
Winner is
I
winner.
almost changed
Well,
mine to brotherhood,
You
but
did
that
say,
wouldn't
wait
have
a
mattered.
minute. You did say he went to the Super Bowl, but he didn't win, right?
Yeah.
No,
But he's talking about a
I'm just
different
saying
team.
that's why I put him down as a winner.
Yeah,
That's why he was
brotherhood
on the
would be the
list.
same as
Mm.
culture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I almost
brotherhood's
said
culture.
brotherhood.
Yep.
I was gonna say brotherhood.
Yeah, no, winning is winning. There's no other way
Winning
to
It
is
say
sounds
winning.
like
I
me
was
and
on
Miss
Dan
Renee
Quinn, so
won.
So it sounds to me like
Miss
so
Renee
Miss
5,
Renee.
2, 7,
only
9,
because y'all had a
11.
head start.
I
That's
want to
okay.
protest against those
Did we do
10
Terry
points you
yet?
gave him.
Have you done Terry yet to see who
That's
won
I think
with
okay.
Terry
Yeah.
should have got
Oh, you
We
six
did?
did,
points.
Terry.
Yeah.
Me and Miss
Yeah,
Renee
so
won.
so the Sunny
Cut
Styles
dry.
group got 10 points. Dan Quinn's group got 11 points.
Oh, man.
Terry McLaurin's group got 10 points. And the Jaden Daniels group without me, because it would have been it would
15.
have been worse. It was 15.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Wow.
Rev,
Yay.
Rev, I do
Yeah.
this to Janine all the time. When she says I'm up to something, this is what I do to her, and I'm doing it to Rev right now.
Exactly, yeah.
You know,
You
here we
gotta
go.
bring them
My
5
point-
points down to
my
about
point
3.
is- my point is proven.
They
Sonny
still would have
Styles
won.
has not won Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's like yet to come.
You got to give it
But
time,
if you
right?
said,
Yeah.
but if you said that's
However,
an
if you
expectation,
think of
you
Sonny
know.
Styles, do you not think of him as a dog
Hey,
first
Russ.
or Defensive Rookie of the Year?
Hey, Russ.
A beast.
This
A
ain't,
If
this
beast.
ain't,
he's
Whoever
a,
said
if he's,
beast?
I think
Yeah.
of them
hey,
both. Because if
Russ.
he's going to be a dog this year, he's probably going to be defensive rookie of the
That's
year.
right. That's
Me and
right.
your
Genuine
California
question.
Padre is the winners.
Genuine
Bottom
question for you,
line.
Like genuine
Huh?
question. Genuine
Yes.
question.
We
Do
got
you
2
think?
minutes
Hey,
and we got to
Mr.
wrap
Hey,
up.
Do you
something done.
do
Be
you think
good.
that Dan Quinn and the league and the team is trying to potentially put together the future, you call it whatever, his future Legion of Boom, like in Washington? He wants to bring that literally back with like getting some of the
Can't use
guys
their
we got
name.
for the 1 year this year to
I'm
see how
gonna,
they show
I'm,
off.
I'm gonna say no. And the
Okay.
No,
reason
me
why I
too.
say that is
Can't use their
because
name.
Okay, not that
well,
name, but whatever you call
I
it.
mean because things evolve, and the Legion of Boom may not be the Legion of Boom in today's game.
Right.
Sure,
And
like
that's not taking anything away from how good that defense was, but
oh
That was
yeah,
a
the
different
game
sure.
is
time.
the game's different, and so I say this is now the Commander's defense.
What about a top five
That's what it is.
defense? That's his goal, to get us in a top five defense.
Absolutely.
Well, I think this
That
defense
would be a real one.
has
Yeah,
the potential to be a top 5 defense,
that's
but
scary.
you got to go out and prove
Hey,
it. But
you know what I
yeah,
liked about this about the last what I heard over the last couple weeks is about how Durante is teaching. Like he's teaching
Yeah,
the
smart.
back, the front, the back, the middle, both sides,
Incrementally, yeah.
and they specifically use start with an M, modern teaching that
Yeah.
the guy from
oh,
Seattle taught.
it's oh my gosh, now I'm going brain dead. And
I
Shano
am
talked
too.
about this. Well, it's a way to communicate too. Shano, teacher, you guys,
Modular teaching. Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's
yeah.
what he
Thinking in
said that
cybersecurity.
the guy from Seattle, my man, the head coach from Seattle right now,
McDaniel.
McDaniel brought that into the thing. But
McDonald.
I heard Durante say that he was good friends with McDonald too, so he learned some things from him too.
Yeah.
So hey, I think that's what they're gonna bring. So yeah, I'm
and
excited.
It's gonna look different. It's gonna feel different. It's gonna show different. And
Excited
I'm
about
excited for you.
blitzes.
I'm excited for you guys because I can't obviously talk about the stuff I've seen, but I can say this. I am allowed to say this. It's something you've never seen.
I
Will
know
it be a
that's
training
right.
camp, you think? Will they show at training camp any of it? If we're there? Like the individual stuff?
Not
stand up in that heat.
necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darn
So
it.
this the thing. And I do have to say this going forward.
Yeah.
You guys can't ask me certain questions.
Right.
Oh yeah, I understand.
If you have an inkling in your mind that is a personnel grouping question or a competitive advantage question, we can't do that.
It's like having a
Because
clearance. Yeah. You can't answer
well,
it.
it's out of respect for them too,
It's out of
because
respect. Yeah.
Adam and them said they told me that they want to have the element of surprise,
Right.
especially with the way their season's going to start off. I
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
respect that.
I
Tells
don't
me
wanna know.
that
I want to be surprised.
it
Same,
just shows you that they're thinking. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
It shows you
See,
that they're astute of what's going on, and they
yeah.
don't want anything that's going to surprise that doesn't surprise the Eagles or the
hmm
Cowboys or the
The
Seahawks
Eagles.
or
Eagles
the
are.
Monday.
That's
I mean, we'll
how.
see if Jalen Hurts throws across the center. Frankly.
See, to me, that's how I know that this, and I spoke about this last week. This organization is being run differently
Yeah.
because if you
Very
see
hush
how,
hush. Yeah.
even when Adam Peters came in and hiring Dan Quinn, they both are leaders and both are winners. And then that trickles down to the type of people that they bring around in the office. So to me, the culture says a lot. And that's why I can disagree with a lot of people saying that Dan
He's on
Quinn
the
is on the
hot
hot
seat.
seat.
I don't
I
think he's on
can't
the
Dan
hot
Quinn's
seat
really
neither.
good. Like,
I can't
I like
agree
Dan
with
Quinn.
that. Not
So
with
Yeah.
y'all
what he has
know.
built.
So
No.
y'all know that Adam, when you go back and look at where he's come from, the places he's
Yes.
been, all of them kept things close to the vest.
That's what I was
All
saying.
of them.
Very hush hush. protective
that's
of it.
because they
That's
were
smart.
winning.
Yeah.
They were
That's smart.
winning.
That's
When
how
you
winning
win, you don't air
organizations
your
work.
laundry. You just
Right.
don't. Right. So for fans, like, I mean, I have some people tell me, come on, man, Lake, you know you can say that stuff. And I'm like, first
No.
of all, nobody's getting me removed from Commander's Park.
NDAs,
I got a
signed
good
NDAs
thing
and stuff.
going, and I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be removed from there. So
Yeah.
with
Right.
that
Here's a
said,
generic. Well, yeah.
but hold on. This is the other thing. Not you guys, because you're an older, more mature fan base. Shano Jr., you're part of the crew, so we're gonna give you that love. But I will say this, and I've said this before, and some of them get upset when I say it. The younger fan base for this team have a losing culture
Yeah.
as far as
That's fair.
they cheer
Yeah.
for this team. And
Yeah.
I'm saying that with respect to them. Some of them are my friends,
Mhm.
but they've known nothing but disaster. One
Mhm.
year after another,
Mm-hmm.
after another, after another. We're old enough to remember when it was more like this than what it used to be
Mhm.
over the last 20 years before, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They don't know
Mm-hmm.
that. They
Right.
weren't born. I mean, so
Right.
they don't know. They just know this to be dysfunctional. Well, I've always said this. If you want a better product in the building and on the field, then you got to have a better product in the stands too.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
that's my
Wow.
challenge to the younger
Wow.
folks.
Lake,
You got
is
to
there
step
any,
your game up too.
is there
I'm sorry. Go
anyone
ahead.
that's impressed you from the undrafted free agent? That's actually a genuine question because I've keep reading things online
From which
from the
one?
undrafted free agent class because I keep reading things about some of the wide receivers,
Oh
some of the
yeah,
players.
yeah,
Anyone who's
yeah, yeah.
specifically that I'm just curious who's
Jalen
impressed you.
Bradley,
Okay, that's the one I was reading
Bradley
about.
from
Okay,
from
cool.
UNLV, Katron
Okay.
Allen from Penn State. I love the
Well, that
kid
wasn't
from
drafted. Yeah.
yeah. Well, oh, that wasn't drafted.
Undrafted free agent. So Bradley, yeah,
I
that's what it
love the
was.
kid from San Antonio as
Okay.
well. Running back from San Antonio looks
Okay.
pretty good.
Cool.
Fred Davis.
Fred
What about
Davis
Fred Davis? Yeah.
Yeah,
Fred
that's the one
Davis
that I
has
was
been
thinking of.
making
Him and
some plays
Bradley.
at
People were
corner.
talking about that. Okay.
I
Cool.
like the kid Malik. Was it Bell? Yeah,
That
from
came from
Michigan State.
Detroit. The one that came from
Yeah.
Detroit.
No. That's Amik Robertson.
Talk about
No, I'm talking
undrafted
about
free agents.
undrafted. I
UDFAs.
like him. He's a safety from
Okay.
Michigan State. So they've got
Cool.
some guys. They've got some
Okay, that's cool.
competition.
Well,
That makes me feel
one
better
of the
hearing from you
reasons
the
why I
same thing.
said
So that's
belief
good.
when it comes
Yeah.
to Dan Quinn was like, I'm not saying I'm not asking for points or anything. I'm just saying that I think he was for the first time made an actual like a group of people believe that they could be better.
Yeah, they run through walls for him. Like he has
That's a leader.
honestly,
That's
he's
a
in a
leader
good
for
place
sure.
too compared to Dallas. He's in a much better place, I think, for
That
his
also
age.
kind of goes along with the culture too. So
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that's why I said
And
the
that's
word
why I
belief
said
because
that.
it just felt.
But it starts at the top, though. It starts at the top.
Starts
You
with
gotta
Josh
have
Harris is what it starts with.
Ownership.
Yeah, and Adam Peters as well.
So
They have
y'all
to
know
have.
what I'm hearing right now.
Gotta
So
go.
I do gotta get ready to wrap it up. So
Hey,
Have
real
a
I
good
quick.
appreciate
evening,
you
Lake.
guys. We had
Real
a good
quick.
time
Good
today.
weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
shout
weekend.
out,
Weekend,
shout out to the
everybody.
Wizards drafting AJ, bro. I'm happy
Hey,
about that.
word
All
up.
right. Okay.
Word up.
Hey, have a good one.
Have a
Have a
great
good
weekend
one.
now.
Cheers.
Goodbye.
All right, y'all
Yeah,
too.
everybody.
God
All right.
bless and everyone be
Good
safe.
weekend.